Good take, Chris.
Great take, Chris.
Coming up next, the Mavericks taking on the Rockets. For the Dallas Mavericks, consistency is their goal. They want to win each half, each quarter, each possession. Rockets, Mavs, just moments away, right after this. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets and for the Mavericks. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
Go. So the Rockets win the tip. Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Prince, thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Shooting two.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First team foul. Shooting for Houston, number 92. Taking two shots.
Two shots. Max on the first.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. From deep three-point land. No good there.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
First quarter of play, a minute in. The shot, no good.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
blocked. Oh, there's the alley. Gets to the corner and hits it.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Down low. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Inside. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Rockets have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Tipped. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Good.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Prince.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter here. To the paint. Shoots. In tight. He gets the jumper to fall. 6 points for him.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Somehow scores the layup in traffic.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
.102 left in the opening quarter. Knocks it down from distance.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Shoots a fadeaway. Count it.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Following the score by Houston. Gets the three to fall.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
No good. Tight defense there. Bothered that shot. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Rockets ahead, leading by a point. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And with players like Moran and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, Would you support moving the charge circle out of foot, Grant?
You know, BA, that's a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me.
And for the Rockets.
66.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Lets it fly. Second shot opportunity. The Rockets pull it in.
Terrific rim protection impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Assist goes to
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. And a miss there on the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Six to shoot. Over to the left wing. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Oh, they get a hand on it. It's deflected. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Another three from Houston. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Dallas calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. To win the drought. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the modern NBA game is very perimeter-oriented, and big man Ivica Zubac was talking about it. He said, quote, they want to push it. There's a lot of space for guys to work. The talent in the league is incredible right now, and the NBA wants this to be an offensive game, so it is what it is. Brian, the old school big man, must adapt or else.
Yeah, the game has changed so much. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. And here's Houston. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Another 3 from Houston.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
The Mavericks have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Rockets with a rebound.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
And a nice finish on the layup. And Houston leads by 13.
And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
6 on the shot clock. From 20 feet. And he hits the jump shot. And here's Houston. They're on a 17-4 run. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. With the floater. From outside the arc. He can't get that one to fall.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing. The ability to alter shots on the perimeter, that was beautiful.
And so it's the Houston Rockets closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back after this word.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. And they flat out dominated that second quarter. Hard to believe they were behind at one point as they're now up 11. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. Not so much for the other team. That's been the difference in the game.
And over to Kenny. Let's get your insights on Dallas.
Well, it's never fun. You're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent could sustain this kind of shooting.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Dallas has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Hey, If you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Now at the line, the Mavericks. Number 30. 2 shots.
Two.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. Houston in the lead. Taking a look at the Rockets. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
To the middle. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Out left to the wing. Three-pointer off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And the shot goes in.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And that one's good.
The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
The Mavericks trailing. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Deflected! And they're able to recover. They get it back. That one falls. He's got 6. The Rockets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And they call an illegal screen here.
Moving screen. Challenge ball.
The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And the Mavericks call time here.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. And he lays it up and in. Now just a 3-point Rocket lead.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Just 5 to shoot. It's deflected. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. That one's good. This game is all even. He's got 6.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Second personal foul. First team foul. For Houston. Number 92. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. It's both from the stripe. And it's the Mavericks ball. They're on a 13-4 run. .149 left in the third quarter. Lets it fly. A good-looking shot from the wing.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Rockets. Number 34. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And the Rockets making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Inside. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. He's got 10.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And the step back jumper is good. And Houston leads by 2.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
And the rebound goes to the Rockets. No good with a fallback jumper.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And he gets the bucket.
I'm not sure why they aren't going to him more. He's scoring the ball so well.
Fades away. No good. His first miss. He's 5 for 6 now.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
They now take the lead.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Puts up a deep three. Oh, it's good! He hit it!
Great shot!
With the score.
Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, both teams putting up points in a hurry. Rockets ahead, up one. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Houston has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. Three-pointer, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And for the Rockets.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
The Mavericks pull it in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
The 15-footer. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Takes one from 10 feet. Again, Dallas.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Blocked. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. To the paint. Drives to the hoop. Off target from outside. The Rockets have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. High arcing shot. Yep, count it.
Tremendous individual play. I mean, challenging the heart of that defense.
Drills it from deep. And Dallas leads by 1.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
To the inside. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes.
Let's go with a three.
2 minutes.
No good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Offline with a three. Houston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. It's blocked. Driving to the basket. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
.125 left in the fourth quarter. Can't get it to fall. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2. Number 96.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a lead. And the Mavericks making a change here. Prince is checked in. And so both free throws good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Into the lane. Tipped. It's a one-on-one situation. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Number 99. Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Dallas. Number 96.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Timeout on the floor. Mavericks.
Mavericks timeout call.
They lead by 2. There's 57 seconds left in the game. a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And tonight, he served as the anchor on the defensive end. The opposition didn't get the memo about his defensive skills clearly, and he made them pay for it. He was just blocking shots away left and right out there.
Fires the three. Rockets with a rebound. 44 seconds left to play in the fourth. Another shot. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Let's it go. Missed it.
Timeout, timeout.
You have to love the tenacity, but also the awareness to make sure he came away with that ball.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. Out to the right wing. Ooh, no good there. Potential game winner was off the mark. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And the Mavericks with possession here. The three. It's rebounded by Houston.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And for the Rockets. And they take the lead.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass earning an additional opportunity.
Floats one up. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Houston has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. And what action in this one. We're about a minute into overtime. That one drops for him.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Timeout called. The Mavericks.
Mavericks timeout call. Reception is allowed. It's going to get a free t-shirt. Let me hear ya!
Time here, just over a minute into overtime. Oh, and he missed the J after tricking the D with a nifty pass fake. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First team foul. Shooting for Houston. Number 21. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, this game has the feel that it could come down to the wire, so that is just the kind of success they need to have at the foul line.
And the rebound goes to the Rockets. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Over to the wing. Wing shot on the way, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And Houston leads by 6.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Looking to get it going. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Mavericks ball.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here.
Substitution for the Rockets. Number 52.
Five to shoot. With the fadeaway. That one is off.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Looking to close things out, that might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
To stop the run, and right through it goes. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Number 5. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Shoot 2.
At the line for the Rockets. Number 92.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. Timeout called, the Mavericks. They're down by 8. 23 seconds left in overtime. Off target from 3-point range.
He's always quick to pop out and defend the three.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
And so the Rockets take the win. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
NBA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you later.